So let's visualize ourselves in a virtual circle, sitting close together, shoulder to shoulder. And we're going to start by chanting 3 Oms. And as I said last night or yesterday morning, I'm not sure which, when we chant mantra is Shakti. It's energy. It's an active principle. So we want to put some of our voice into it, some of our energy into it. Good morning, Nicole. So when we chant mantra, we don't want to chant just in an upper register with nothing coming out of us. We want to chant so there's some grain and some life to the mantra, and that way we can have the effect of the mantra. So let's try that. And if you're unsure what I'm talking about, you can listen to how I'm chanting Om. So in Trikashaivism, we have this idea of spanda, which is the ubiquitous Shakti as vibration. And it is also totally inseparable from awareness. So there's this way that we can think of the creation as like a horizontal plane everywhere of this awareness and liveliness that's giving rise to forms that arise and subside like this. So when we're chanting, we're being that horizontal plane from which everything is continually arising and subsiding. We're invoking that, we're embodying that undifferentiated, unconditioned reservoir of all forms, all of the creation. So it's this reservoir of enormous, not even enormous, unlimited creative potential. And there's many instances in our practice where we have this sound, and in music from India, we have the kind of instrument, a drone instrument, for instance, the tanpura, or other instruments that create this underlying, and this is basically a living symbol of the creation, so we don't want to miss out on that. I want to start by doing a very, very brief teaching on one of the principles, one of the precepts of the Jaya Kula Mandala. So Jaya Kula is the organization that I work for. So the first precept relates directly to what we're doing together every morning in worship practice, which is why I want to bring it up. Show up for your practice every day. This means, of course, practice every day, but it means much more than that. It means actually be in your practice every day, and not just when you're sitting on a cushion, but at all other times too, to try to integrate. And showing up means being present. It means being engaged. It means exploring and relaxing and seeing what's there and allowing yourself to be met by what's there and being receptive. It means being intelligent in your practice. Many of us are, I've noticed in my years of teaching, many people are not intelligent in their practice. They sit and they rotely do practice, but they aren't engaging the practice with their body, energy, and mind, and so not much can really happen, or it happens very, very slowly. So the showing up for your practice every day, anything that you experience in the morning worship practice that we're doing when you're in more of a transmission situation, anything that you're experiencing is yours. It's an aspect of your real nature. That means that when you leave this practice, you are not leaving behind what you experienced here. It means when you go to sit down and do your own private practice, you are not divorced from what is happening here. Transmission is a beacon. It's not just an experience that you have and then you walk away from. That's not the point of it. The point of it is that you recognize that you have already the capacity to experience whatever it is I'm sharing with you. It's not something I'm giving you. It's something that is just being allowed to appear for you in this magical situation. Something that you already possess, that's already you. So when you receive transmission, when you have some deeper relaxation and recognition in this kind of a practice with the teacher, take that and try to rediscover it in your individual practice. That's what it's for. It's meant as a beacon or a technology so that you can then use your intelligence and your creativity, your curiosity, your patience, your receptivity, your courage to then rediscover that in whatever practices that you're doing on your own. This is the real practice that we're doing. We're not just seeking out experiences. We're trying to engage with life with all of our senses, and this is the intelligent way to practice.